What you are about to experience is out of this world. Politics, history, and of course, a lot of entertainment. It's time to rock it with the Docket.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kyle, Dockery with the Dockery Docket. We are here with another fantastic episode of the Dockery Docket. I'm excited to be here, and I hope that you are excited to be here as well. Boycotts. They can be fun, right? You go to a store and you see a certain product that you don't really like, or you don't like the owner of a certain product, so you just sort of ignore it and buy another product. In the past, there have been several different boycotts, and the one that I remember very specifically was the Bud Light boycott. Everyone remembers that, right? Because it was a wild time, and right now I'm beginning to understand that the left and the right boycott things a little bit differently. With the Bud Light boycott, a lot of conservatives just went to the store and bought another light beer. They said no to Bud Light and bought another one. It was as simple as that, and that's really how boycotts are supposed to work. You're just supposed to buy the next product. Now, I will admit that there were some people that went a little bit crazy. We all remember as Kid Rock famously blew up a whole bunch of packs of Bud Light, which was absolutely insane. And then there were multiple videos on TikTok and Instagram of people destroying their Bud Light, or throwing it into the garbage can, or driving over it with their cars. Now, it may seem counterproductive of the boycott, but those people were buying their own product and destroying their own product. They weren't destroying someone else's property. Now, the left is doing their own boycott, and this is with Tesla, because apparently Elon Musk is evil and racist and is literally a Nazi. So the logical thing to do in that situation is to destroy different Teslas. Here's the thing, though. These people aren't destroying their own Teslas that they have in their garage. They're destroying other people's Teslas that don't even belong to them. As all over the country, Teslas are getting keyed. They're getting vandalized. And some are even being set on fire. We can clearly see that the party of tolerance and inclusivity isn't being very tolerant and inclusive of Tesla owners. And we are watching this party slowly turn into the party of violence and terrorism once again. And all of this Tesla situation is just very ironic, because these are the same exact people a few months ago that were saying the earth is going to die. You must buy an electric car right now, or you're going to destroy the planet, so you have to buy the electric car. Buy a Tesla. Go buy it right now. To now, if you buy a Tesla, you are supporting a Nazi, racist, evil, fascist regime. It doesn't make any sense. And these crazy leftists will prove that you are a Nazi by drawing a swastika on your very own Tesla. And here's the thing, I thought that the swastika was a hate symbol. A symbol that no one should ever use, and it is used as something evil and terrible. White supremacists put swastikas on black churches. That's terrible. Why are they promoting this? Why are they using this symbol that has been used for so many terrible things? And to me, the swastika is like the N-word of symbols. Why are they using it? It's supposed to be a hate symbol. It's supposed to be something that no one can use. But apparently, these crazy leftist terrorists are throwing it around like we're in Germany in 1940. These crazy people are frankly being more of a Nazi than Elon Musk has ever been. And then the news comes out with all their beautiful sunshine and rainbows and claims that these protests are mostly peaceful. Now, where have I heard that before?
Christine, what you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the course of the night. A second night since Jacob Blake was seen shot in the back 7 times by a police officer.
Listen, we don't hate the media enough for writing different articles like this. We should go after them because they are covering up terrible things that are happening in our country. I mean, listen to this from CNN. On March 3rd, 7 charging stations in a mall outside of Boston were set on fire just after 1 a.m. local time. On Thursday, police outside of Portland, Oregon responded to gunshots fired at a Tesla showroom at about 1:45 a.m. local time. time. Investigators say at least 7 shots were fired, damaging 3 cars and shattering windows. One bullet went through an office wall and into a computer monitor. Lucy Grace Nelson of Colorado faces a federal charge of malicious destruction of property for allegedly vandalizing a Tesla dealership in Loveland, Colorado in late July and February. Nelson allegedly spray-painted words including Nazi on vehicles and the windows of the store and threw Molotov cocktails during one of the incidents, according to police. She was arrested near the store on February 24th with more Molotov cocktails inside her car. If convicted, then this lady is going to get 20 years in jail. And now my favorite story of one of these stupid leftists doing crazy, stupid things. It says that a man from South Carolina set himself on fire after attacking a Tesla charging station in protest against Donald Trump and Elon Musk. What an absolute idiot. Then just a few days ago, there was another Molotov cocktail incident in Las Vegas. As the article reads, security footage shows a person in black tossing the Molotov cocktails into the vehicle, and then the subject proceeded to fire 3 shots into the parking lot, along with spray painting "resist" on the front door of the building. Seriously. What does this accomplish? Is Elon Musk going to see all this happen and say, you know what, I'm going to stop working for Trump? Nope. Is Donald Trump going to see all of this and be like, you know what, maybe we should stop, cutting all this funding to different places and we should just let the government be bloated? No, he's not going to do that. Trump and Elon are both going to continue what they are doing, whether these terrorists are doing this or not. And these people are not a part of some crazy resistance. They are being little terrorists that haven't gotten their way in a long time. And the media, it just makes me so angry that the media just glosses right over this and is like, oh, it was mostly peaceful. No, it's not. Someone is going to get hurt from these different attacks. And that won't be good. And it is just ridiculous that all of this is happening because Elon Musk supports Donald Trump. And he is also working for the current administration. Now, what makes this really sad is that Elon Musk actually predicted that this was going to happen. As he wrote on X, in the past, I voted Democratic because they were mostly the kind party, but they have become the party of division and hate, so I can no longer support them and will vote Republican. Now watch their dirty tricks against me unfold. He put electric cars on the map. People were buying Teslas everywhere. You had to buy them. They were so cool. The Cybertruck, even though it looked a little dorky, people were still buying it. People loved them. And now all of that is fading away. All because they changed their beliefs and now they are evil, racist fascists. I mean, I simply believe that these crazy people are just all a part of a cult. The party tells them to buy a Tesla and they fork over their money right away. They'll do anything to save the environment. And then later on, when they start telling them that Elon Musk is a bad guy, they'll tell them right away, sell your Tesla, light your Tesla on fire, go vandalize someone else's Tesla, because that's the narrative, that's the party line. And guess what? They do it. No questions asked. Who cares if they'll go to jail? They're a part of the resistance. They're doing the right thing by destroying a car. Here's the thing, and it is a very, very important thing. You can hate Elon Musk. You can hate everything that he stands for. You can go and you can make a little sign and you can protest in front of a Tesla plant. You have the right to do that. You can scream that Elon Musk is a fascist Nazi till you are blue in the face. That's fine. All of that is protected by the First Amendment and freedom of speech. However, what isn't protected by freedom of speech is vandalism. So now Donald Trump heard about this whole situation with Tesla, so he decided to invite Elon Musk to the White House to show off some Teslas, and Donald Trump even bought one as well. And of course, as you probably know, it's like clockwork, the left absolutely freaked out. Take a look at this video.
First of all, it's not legal. Let's start with that. Second, you can't do this on the property of the White House. It's federal property. Second, really, the president is basically a car salesman now. It's just astounding with everything that's going on. Literally with everything that's going on in the world. By the way, I don't know who he thinks is buying Teslas, but I can guarantee you that they're out of reach, many of them. for the average Trump voter. So I'm not sure who in the MAGA universe he's urging to buy Teslas, because Teslas consistently, in previous iterations, were bought by wealthier, more environmentally conscious people. And so, you know, if he's trying to now get MAGA to go buy Teslas, I think that's not going to be very successful.
First off, to claim that this is illegal because it was on the White House lawn is wrong. As in August of 2021, Joe Biden invited the executives of GM, Ford, and a new company that merged Chrysler and a company from France, and all of them were there, showing off their electric cars. And Joe Biden even got in one and started to ride around in it. Was this illegal? Was this wrong? Was this promoting racism or whatever they want to say? No, this was completely fine. He's promoting EVs. He's promoting the green climate crap. But do you know who didn't get an invite to that little special EV convention? Elon Musk. The man that made electric cars so popular. The man that once again the left claimed was a hero was denied entry to the White House because of his political beliefs. And now Elon Musk is losing money. He's losing stock, and he is losing his reputation because of these little fascist terrorists. Now, at this Tesla show with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, a reporter asked Donald Trump about the vandalism that was happening to different Teslas. And here's what Donald Trump had to say about that.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah, Mr. President, you talked about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists because...
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have you get a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. And no, we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Now, people have claimed that Trump was just talking about Tesla and that he's claiming that you can attack any other company, but Tesla is special. Tesla, if you throw a Molotov cocktail, you blow it up, you scratch it on accident, then you're going to jail for years. No, that's not what he said. Notice how he said, you do it to Tesla or any other company, we will catch you and you will go through hell. Trump doesn't want any of these American businesses to be attacked by these stupid radicals, because these different Democrats are hurting average Americans who are just working at Tesla. They're putting the bolts in, they're making the tires, they're making the wheels, they're making everything that goes into the car. These people might not necessarily support Elon Musk, but they have to have a job to put food on the table for their families. And when you're blowing up their cars, you're blowing up their inventory, you are hurting average, everyday American citizens. And that's why I support calling these different Democrats domestic terrorists. And if people keep doing this, then I believe that they should be thrown in jail for vandalism. And we are now watching, once again, the party that claims they stand for peace, love, and tolerance become the party of war, hate, and claiming that everyone is a Nazi if you don't agree with them. And with that, I just want to thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Dockery Docket. And until next time, like my mom always says, be good, be kind, be loving, goodbye.